Now we're up to the Flyers. This is the jersey that they introduced in 1980, so they wore it from 80 to 92. You know what? No. I'm looking at the Penguins already. It's been a long day. We're doing the Flyers, Zach. Doing the Flyers. All right, so here we go. They wore this from 1982 to 97 as their regular dark jersey. And then from 97 to 01 as an alternate when black would take over as their regular dark jersey. Which out of all these Flyers jerseys I have, I don't have any black ones. It's just a crying shame to me because I prefer the black ones. This is basically the first rebrand the Flyers would go through. Things I like about it, it's the correct shade of orange. It's a dark orange that they should still wear. Another thing I like about it is this little subtle sleeve stripe. This little orange guy. Very unique. And it adds a level of contrast to break up the black and the white pretty nice down there. Get your minds out of the gutter. And the striping pattern in general, the Flyers have always been fairly unique in how they've done their sleeve stripes. And this is one of them. A lot of teams have the full sleeve. It's not really a yoke, but the stripe runs down the full length of the sleeve. It doesn't on this. It ends in the little orange guy, and then it has black cuffs on it. Things I don't like about it, no name on it. A guy on my hockey team gave this to me, so I'm not going to complain. Needs a secondary, because you know me. And the waist is just this lonely black stripe down here. It needs a white stripe. Maybe like how they got this little subtle orange guy here. Maybe do a little white one, just to break it up a little bit. Anyways, let's get. I got a few Flyers jerseys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get going on this. And then we come to the white version of that jersey, and it's got a little subtle black stripe this time. They wore this jersey from 82 to 07, so for a good long time. It's basically the same likes and dislikes as the dark jersey. So let's enter into a little more modern times now. This is one of those little goofy Reebok treasures that I actually like. They wore this jersey from 07 to 10. And it shares something with the Blues jerseys that we'll get into later. But it's got this kind of yoke on it. It's not really yoke, but it kind of is. And when you see players on the ice wearing it with shoulder pads, it makes them look like buff. You know, I don't know how else to explain it, but it was a cool design. How it looked like it was tied around the shoulders, and then not normal everywhere else. Another thing I like about it is it does have the piping, but the piping doesn't run all the way down to the waist. It just rounds out the sleeves, which probably helped with that look. And the orange neck flap to balance everything out up here. The things I don't like about it, it's no name. And it's that typical Reebok never-ending run-on waist stripe. And I just got done talking about how I like this weird sleeve yoke thing, but I don't like the rest of the pattern on the sleeves. It's got this weird angular white thing that makes no sense. A lot of Reebok jerseys had that, like the Senators jerseys. I don't have that one, but you know what I'm talking about. Ducks had some weird, crazy stuff going on. The Penguins. It's just Reebok, man. I don't understand. I'm so glad we're done with Reebok. Anyways, let's move on. Pretty sure I just watched Ovechkin break Tanev's ribs with a slapper, but anyways, we're up to this guy. This is a jersey they wore from 08 to 10 as an alternate, and then from 14 up until 17, the Adidas era. This was their regular home jersey. You guys can take a gander at that. Things I like about it, it's based off their original jersey. It's got that Broad Street Bullies feel to it, which is nice. Man, I'm with it. I'm with it, I promise. The sleeve stripe. Very unique to the Flyers. It's a real thin one, and again, it doesn't run all the way down. It still has the black cuff. But I thought was always goofy. In the 70s, it made a little more sense how the numbers didn't fit into the white stripe. But when they brought it back, they continued that weirdness, which, I mean, I don't like it, but I do because it's unique. They did something different, you know? I like when teams try things, and they definitely tried something by going super old school, but I'll give it that. Things I don't like about it, it's the wrong shade of orange. This is like that neon day glow burn your retinas orange. I know the Oilers have had problems with this. Now the Flyers are doing it. Just go back to that nice sunburnt orange you had on them old ones. That's the color it's supposed to be. Another thing I don't like about it, like I said, how the numbers don't fit in the stripes. That annoys me. I don't know. I mean, I like that it doesn't, but I also don't like that it doesn't. And same thing, I'll say it about the originals because I'm saying it about this one. Need some black down here in the waist. Just because there's black on the cuffs, you gotta have black down here. I hate it when the sleeve stripes don't match the waist stripes. I think it's dumb, but it's just me, I guess. See, I got two more, and we can finally cut this one off. Now we got this beauty. I love this jersey. So this was the jersey they wore from 14 to 16 as an alternate, and it started life in that 2012 Winter Classic with that beautiful Rangers jersey. The Flyers had this beautiful jersey in the most beautiful outdoor game ever. Things I like about this is my favorite Flyers jersey of all the Flyers jerseys, even that old alternate orange with the future logo, which I really dig and really want. This is still my favorite. I still prefer the black to the orange, but this wins it out. Another thing I like about it, it's got a yoke. And it's a traditional look. So I know I just got done praising that last one, how it's unique and how the Flyers always do stuff different from other teams. But as a once in a while one-off, it's nice to see this beautiful logo on a traditional jersey. It's felt, yes. It's a Mason, by the way, if you're wondering. That last one was a Richards. Sorry, Flyers fans. Things I don't like about it. Again, the waist stripe doesn't match the sleeve stripes. And this game's starting to get interesting. Wow. And another thing I like is it's got these, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the tie downs are that same cream white color that's in the logo and on the neck and the sleeves to give it that old timey look. And I mean, this is different material from this, but they still somehow pulled it off, and it looks pretty sweet. So we got one more Flyers jersey to go, and then we can get on to Pittsburgh, which is another long one because for some reason I have a bunch of Penguins jerseys. Same thing with Flyers. I don't know how Pennsylvania teams because I don't even like them, but maybe it's because the jerseys are cheap, probably. Anyways, let's get the last Flyers jersey. And we're on to this guy, another Richards jersey. Now you're probably looking at this and thinking, have they worn that? Looks familiar. I looked it up. They have not. It's a fake. So when I was on my weird young Korea days and thought buying fakes was a good thing, but here we are in the future, knowing that's bad. Nonetheless, I have it. Now, even though they've never wore this jersey, I kind of think they should have because it's actually pretty cool. It's got this silver stripe in it instead of that white stripe. It's got silver in it. It's clean. It doesn't have crazy, weird sleeves. Nice, standard cuff. It's like nice jersey. I mean, other than it's fake, but at least you could tell it's a fake because they never wore this. Pedersen's dead now. Wow, people are dropping like flies in this game. Anyways, last thing, like I said, it's a fake. But as a fake, it's not bad. It's pretty cool looking. So we're done with Flyers. Go ahead and get this uploaded and we get rocking on the Penguins jerseys. And I can keep watching the Penguins die here. Oh, Oshie got him good. That's going to be a suspension. Oh, a fine. All right. Talk to you guys soon.